I don't need a man. I'm a strong, independent woman.
What up, this is Solo Traveler ORD back again with another video review. Of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell while you are here. With this video review, we're going to go over a lot of these women turning on feminism. So a lot of women are starting to see the light that whole thing isn't for them. It doesn't benefit them at all. Although they thought that the benefit was well worth it, but at the end of the day, they're finding out that they are not happy. And what does this have to do with us men is that, I'm trying to tell you brothers, don't fall for this. Because by the time these women, they finally realized that they were duped out, that they were basically played and had a banana in the tailpipe, it's too late. And a lot of these women are like basically over the hill. They already hit the wall. So, and you guys don't want to fall for this. And a lot of these women that actually grew up with this feminism culture in them, it's hard for them to get rid of that. So you're still going to be dealing with that no matter how much they want to change and so forth. They are still going to have that in them, which is basically is embedded in the culture. So let's go ahead and watch these videos and let's see some of these feminism women get owned and see how some of them switch up and what's going on with those. So let's go check this out. So shout out to Angry Man for this video. I actually seen the original video, which was actually pretty funny, but I actually got this from him.
This is just the reality of it. So women, you know, we're more educated now, and I think that we're furthering our education. So with that being said, we're going to hold off on the baby making. We're going to hold off until we get that great job. Really career driven. And I don't think there's anything wrong with hoping that there's someone either on your level or higher than you.
So, okay.
Let him cook.
Go ahead, cook.
So before, right, it was okay when the man made more money to be the one to buy everything, to do, you know, treat you and all this other kind of stuff. And now that you make more money, you can't be that one, right? You can't be the one to pay for the meal, and because you're dating down. To me, by this particular study, I have to date down now. What is that?
Let him cook now.
I wanted to make more money. If there's a responsibility with making more money, first of all, I don't believe in any of it. But if there's a responsibility that comes with making more money, accept it.
Hot damn it, man. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Gotta drink to that. I mean, it is the true fact. It's like you gotta take what comes with it. They want equality, but they only want beneficial equality that only benefits them. They don't want to accept the full package of what they're fighting for. So it's kind of funny, but you know, this is what it is here in the States. This is another reason why I tell you, brothers, get your passport, move on to better lands, do you, because at the end of the day, these women are doing them.
There's never been a time in your life, other than protecting yourself from a potential attacker, that you choosing to be masculine has worked out better for you than you choosing to be feminine. It's never a time that when you choose masculinity, that it has a better outcome with men than you choosing femininity. You have to harness your superpower. Your feminine nature is a superpower. Your soft girl energy is a superpower. Being soft is actually a strong woman. Weak women are the ones that try to act like they're strong when they're really not. Because if you masculine women want to be men, y'all would be the weakest in the street. Can't push the goddamn couch up the stairs. Y'all hoes can't change the oil. Y'all can't goddamn beat nobody ass out here. So if women were actually trying to be men, they would be the weakest in the world. So stop doing that and harness your superpowers, because if you learned how to shut up, be soft, be submissive, be feminine, you can get just about everything you wanted from a man. All you would have to do is bat your eyes and stand up.
Finish brutality.
Man, he spoke the truth. It is what it is. And they don't understand their superpower. They don't understand that being soft and feminine will melt any man. And he will do anything for her. There's some type of instinct, barbaric instinct that is actually in us that, you know, I don't know what it is, but whenever we sense a woman, a weak woman, and not saying weak as if like, you know, she's just a pushover weak. We're just saying in distress and she's basically vulnerable. The fact that men would just fall over head and heels to do whatever they can to protect her. And a lot of these women, they don't understand that. And feminism has lied to them, make them think that they're supposed to be strong. And this is the problem. This is why a lot of brothers are going to other countries, because a lot of these women, they harness their femininity. They understand how to use it, and they use it to their benefit. and as they use it to their benefit, we also benefit from it as well as men. Let's move on, next video.
Can anyone explain to me how I have 2 degrees? I have 2 degrees. Oh, and a certificate. A little extra, right? I'm trying to apply for jobs right now, and the thing is that the only person I have responding to me is a man from a tech company saying, hey, you want to answer some customer service problems?
There's no need even to have a college degree at all.
The whole point of a college degree is to show a potential employer that you showed up someplace 4 years in a row, completed a series of tasks reasonably well and on time. So if he hires you, there's a semi-decent chance that you'll show up there every day and not fuck his business up.
I dated a girl one time who had 2 college degrees. And we're sitting there, we had met, it was a long time ago. And she said, so what do you have a degree in? I said, I don't have a degree. She said, you don't have a degree? I said, no. She said, how are you planning on making it without a degree? Ta-da!
Yeah, see, for me, I agree and disagree. The fact of the matter is, I think that it depends on the profession. That basically, like a doctor, you definitely need the hours, the time. A pilot or a lawyer, I understand for those, but for other positions, this really isn't worth it. And a lot of these women, they're going to school and they are out here getting all these degrees, and it doesn't even help them out. And they end up doing the same old jobs, spend all that money, but still end up in the same old category of the type of jobs that women do. Check out the next video about that.
Isn't it kind of funny that now that women work, all the jobs they do are just stuff they would have done at home? Like, y'all really convince women to go take care of other people's children and other sick people and go manage other people's finances instead of just doing that for their family. And in doing so, now you've doubled the tax base, and if they don't want to work, their husband has to work twice as hard, and also convince them that even if he is working 80 hours a week, he has to come home and do 50% of the chores. It's almost like the whole point of this was like to turn women into wage slaves and like break the American family in half by like commodifying their natural proclivities and telling them that being a stay-at-home mom is a bad idea. Now we have like half the successful marriages, half the children being born, and your dollar goes half as far. Ha ha, yay! But it's not all despair. Like, fellas, if you find a good girl, you should make sure that you can work as hard as you possibly can to keep her home with the kids. And ladies, by the way, if you find a good guy, which is not a guy who will use you as a human fleshlight that you met at the club, and if enough of them succeed, what does that really say about you? All that man wants is cooking, cleaning, children, and shut up every once in a while. Oh, and don't use sex as a weapon. It's evil. If you can do those like 5 things, you're more valuable than gold. Yeah. Never mind $25 an hour to look after somebody else's shitty kids. Now you get to do all these things that you like to do for your loving family who cares about you, instead of trying to do that and work for a giant corporation that doesn't care if you live or die, or being an indoctrination camp babysitter. It's actually a way better idea.
And they get more time to themselves at the same time. But hey, it is what it is. Feminism has screwed these women up and made them believe something that it just isn't true. But hey, whatever. Let's move on. Oh, here we go. We got a question time. See what's going on.
Question time. So in a lot of my comments, men are saying they don't want strong, independent women, right? But as a strong, independent woman, I don't understand why they would say that. Like, how dare you? Whinging and bitching that women just want their money and they want everything they have, and women get it so good and everything gets handed to them, right? Which isn't true. It's the lower income earner and the person that has the children that get from that. But anyway, that's another fucking story, right? But what I'm asking, right, is why wouldn't you want a strong, independent woman? If you're a strong, masculine man, you can turn a strong, independent woman into her soft feminine. You just have to be the strong, masculine man. Is it you don't want to be a strong, masculine man? Or you just don't want a woman to have a say? I'm really confused. Help me out here.
No man wants a strong, independent woman that's going to always challenge him and basically take him away from having peace. That's what y'all don't understand, because these women think that just because they have these degrees and so forth, that they have a lot to say and they like to be combative and like to fight because they want things their way. No, men don't want that because they want peace at home. That's what you don't understand. There is so much to unpack of what he said, but I'm not going to go there because I don't want to make this video too long. Let's move on to the next one.
I do not accept a coffee or a walk as a possible date option, and neither should you. First of all, I'm not a dog that needs to be walked. Second, I have an espresso machine at home, works fabulous. We're not doing drinks either. You're gonna try to get me drunk and take me back home. No. We are doing dinner. You're gonna pick me up, we're gonna come to the restaurant, we're gonna see your table manners. We're just gonna, you know, study you a bit.
I started the egg freezing process. I did some preliminary tests which showed that my egg count is really low. The doctors did tell me that might affect my fertility. My eggs are high quality, but there's just not a lot of them. It's just so sad.
Yep, there you go. That's what feminism got you. First they tell you to keep working until you some old age, and then by the time you're ready to settle down, too late, because men, we all like younger women. We just like them young. We like women between the age of what, 21 or 20, 22, 23 to 32 or something like that. You know, because we know that women start hitting the wall after the age of 25. They start declining. By the age of 30, that's it, and they start losing a lot of eggs. So the fertility is very important, and she waited till the last minute, and she running around with this boss babe stuff attitude. You see this, she think that she's, you know, her shit don't stink, and see what happens now at the end. You know, but I gotta give a shout out to Mervin for this one, for this video. You know, he passed this over to me. Appreciate that, Mervin. Let's move on.
I don't need a man. I'm a strong, independent woman.
You know what? Put me back in the kitchen. Grab me by my apron respectfully and put me back in the kitchen, because they didn't equal pay, sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, down. They didn't tell us, women, you can finally have a credit card, but you're gonna have to change your own tire. But you're gonna have to be an entrepreneur. But you're gonna have to learn to pay your taxes. No. Let me bake a nice goddamn sourdough. Because men used to build buildings, and now what are they? No. I didn't do equal pay for. No.
Here we go.
I want a job. I don't want to be a corporate girly. I don't want to climb the ladder. I don't want to be a boss babe. I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to be the breadwinner. I do not want to do that. You know what I want to do? I want to be home. I want to be cooking in the kitchen. I want to be cleaning. I want to be shopping. I want to be making brownies. I want to be cooking dinner.
Hey, she found her passion. She's living a soft life because she understands, you know, what to do. Let's move on.
In Colombia, we don't say daddy. In Colombia, we say papacito. Porque me olvido por el mundo yo voy penando.
Yeah, brothers, man. Hey, I'm sure you guys had a good time watching this, had a couple of laughs and so forth. But hey, let me know what you guys think about the video. This is the Solo Traveler ORD. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I'm out.